accounted for. We're ready to depart.
Any day you make it through is a victory in my book.
Hi! Dad, can I have a pet?
A pet. Starship. Pets and starships don't always make someone.
Aw, come on, please. I need somebody to talk to while I'm on the ship by myself.
Give him an inch. We'll see you come down.
Engines firing. Here we go.
And we're back where we belong.
Look who finally had the guts to show up. Looks like Adler finally did something right for once. So, big shot. I hear Adler. You betting your life on that? Because the only way out of our organization is with a warhead up your grav drive. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead. This job isn't about the loot, but I suppose every dog needs its scraps. Keep whatever worthless junk is on that ship. Just remember, the only thing that matters is that Rake dies. It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished.
So that's the notorious Nova Mora. I have to say, if she's the finest that the Crimson Fleet has to offer, joining them might be a terrible mistake.
I've been tracking Rake for months. He changes his location and identities, but you know what? It's worth.
Pilot of the Ragana. We are a simple transport ship heading to New Homestead. We do not want any trouble. All right. And what are your intentions with these crewmen? choice, do I? Okay, docking bay is open. Let's talk.
And we're locked in.
Is there a way to go faster than the speed of light? And none of that grav tech cheating?
Let me know when you're ready to launch.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is not something I am going to do, not until you reveal your intentions. As far as you are concerned, I am Austin Rake. You want him? You're going to have to kill me. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You are asking me to betray my own crew. It is a devil's choice either way. But you have a point. I have heard the Crimson Fleet will do anything for some credits. Maybe he's just reaping what he sowed. All right, I will do it. I've got no love. But if I do this, you have to promise to spare the rest of the crew and leave the supplies for New Homestead.
Is that all it takes for you to flip on me, Dimitri? Unbelievable.
It is either you or all of us, Austin. I'm sorry.
Cut the crap and just admit it. You're a coward. You know, I almost bought it. All that crap about helping people and making a difference. But at the end of the day, you're no different from the fleet. When push comes to shove, you only care about yourself.
Right one over here!
Have you taken leave of your senses? Rake was your target.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted our car, I guess I should just... That is not so... As far as you are concerned, I... Now, do you mind... You are asking me... Wait! You do not have to do that. All right. But...
Is that all it takes for you to flip on me, Dimitri? Unbelievable.
it is either you or all of us, Austin. I'm sorry.
Cut the crap and just admit it. You're a coward. You know.
This is terrible. I don't even know what to say. Was Austin really a member of the fleet?
I don't even know what an awful
But he
situation.
seemed so
He is
normal.
dead.
I don't know if I even blame Ray.
I do not know if I did the right thing. He was also one of my crew, so no, you can leave now.
Was Austin really a member of the fleet? But he seemed so normal.
Read any good books lately? Hey
You
again.
need something?
Clamps released.
Damn, Mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice?
Attack them grav
Take 'em out. Is that your best shot? Oh no, who got left and left?
Enemy plane lost ground.
Shields are down. You're down.
Take out the hostiles. That won't even leave a scratch.
You took out their jump drive.
Enemy ground. Enemy shields are gone.
Target's shields are off. Enemy jump drives offline.
Thanks for the help with the cliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Hope this business with Rake's taught you something. Because I'm about to, if you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, yeah? Last person who said that was... Now that you know the deal, I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters and head out there as soon as you can.
Well, we're in. I hope you know what you're doing.
Acknowledged. You're clear to dock at docking port 1. The commander will be waiting for you in operations.
Are you okay, Dad? You look tired.
Yeah, you're sweet to worry, darling. I'm alright. Your dad's just not as young as he used to be.
Docking cycle complete. Nice. Clean set there.
Seals are good, air pressure good. And we're docked.
To move on.
Commander Ikande wants to see you. Follow me. I had a friend on the Regana. I hope I'll be able to see him next time on shore leave. I could have joined any division in the UC Navy. I chose SysDef.
Lieutenant Toft is as organized as they come. You can be sure she'll keep our T's crossed and guns loaded.
At ease, soldier.
Back in base.
We received word you boarded the Regana. I don't care if Rake was with the fleet. The pilot and his crew were not. What you did was uncalled for. I don't care how many you saved. I care that there was a casualty. You've been hired to act like one of the fleet, but you can't get lost in the part. We still have rules that need to be followed. Understood? The Crimson Fleet is motivated purely by material wealth. Bloodshed is typically a side effect of getting what they want. I believe you're fully capable of avoiding the need to take a life. But if it jeopardizes the mission, we'll evaluate when the time comes. Well said. Let's hope the next time your actions match the integrity of your words. Now I want to make this crystal clear. You do what you can to stay in the fleet, but there's an ethical line we cannot cross. Do something like this again, and you're out. Permanently. But for now, we will continue with the briefing. Were you at least able to join the fleet? It's a dangerous plan, and you came awfully close to killing more than just Rake. Thankfully, you at least managed to spare the rest of the crew. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received...
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will... That's where you're wrong. You can believe in honor among thieves. You just need to make sure you do what you have to.
The Crimson Fleet has yet to leave us enough hard evidence to build a solid case against them. Be careful.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda? The Vigilance is equipped with one of the most advanced intelligence suites in the UC fleet. Nothing slips through. You can rest assured, if the Crimson Fleet had any access, as long as you're here... Excellent. If you're heading to the Key, I assume...
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but...
Agreed. The last thing we need is to infiltrate the fleet, only to be kicked out because we've underestimated one of their people.
I don't disagree, but it's important to know your enemy and the best way to defeat them. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, we will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding. Keep up the good work.
The commander's livid. Not sure what you did. It's not good.
Okay, hello.
Excuse me. Once we get rid of all the pirates, the galaxy will be a better place. We hunt piracy all across the galaxy.
Word and we'll get underway.
Your ship smells so much better than Dad's? Like, a lot.
Separation complete. Navigational feedback.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. That's all we need. You're cleared for landing at Aquila City.
Smooth jump. Nice work.
Hail acknowledged. Duck where you like. The key acknowledging fleet vessel. Welcome home.
We have a clean dock. Right on the money.
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot.
You got your cut. Now get out of my face. You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30. You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem. If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught. Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now get this body out of an air. Lock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something? Please. It'd be one less sloppy rook whose mess I had to clean up. The last thing I need is another Austin rake getting cold feet. You want to leave the fleet? You pay the price. Not in credits, but in blood. Fair enough. Glad to see you showing some backbone. Just be careful that you can back up that attitude before you square off with someone who can kick your ass. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. Sure did. Right out from under their noses. Way before you or I were born, though. We've held this station for a very long time. Don't worry. Delgado will tell you all about it. You think? And that's only part of it. But I can give you the short version while we...
Story time?
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. All right. History time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the...
Need something?
The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh? Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the Key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
In you, always, Angel.
The fleet protects our own. But you turn against us, and you're dead.
Hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the Key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa.
It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story.
Please tell me you know exactly
After
what.
the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
Don't even try to rip me off.
Bradley from
I
the
know
Trade
value
Authority.
when I see it.
I'm sure you know the deal there. They'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final step. Over there, you've got the last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official Reckoner. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. No. See, it doesn't work that way. You new members have no patience, no appreciation for history. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and should our enemies, for Delgado, it's been over 5 years since I've stepped off the key. Now, thanks to advanced modifications even Dujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing. Yes, about time you shut up and listened. Thanks to our relations with contacts, I've granted you all the... We're officially... Now, I believe, take the elevator to the...
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to
Those
cargo
mission
bay
boards
doors
aren't going to clear them. If you need credits, you know where to find me.
And you're welcome, Nev.
What are you looking at?
Hey, stick to targets that shoot back, okay?
The fleet protects our own. You turn against us, and you're dead.
You check out the Reckoner's core. She's a beaut, ain't she? Need to have Aludra take a look at this kinetic. Recoil's off.
Are you looking to start something? Because I'll finish it.
Got mixed feelings about my last job.
We may not have
on one
official
hand,
security on the
lost
gate.
a friend.
We're
But
all
on the other hand, I got the creds. I'll probably feel better once I spend them. Rook? Need something?
Every captain here's earned their stripes, bleeding for the fleet. The fleet doesn't care how big your bounty is. If you don't earn, you're worthless to all of us.
If you're doing any lifting later, I can spot you.
The fleet's the only family you need.
Ah, there's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. If dealing with the Ragana was at the limit of your capabilities, then you have a serious problem on your hands. You are already in too deep to quit. And I can promise you, it only gets more difficult from here. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
Hey, if you've got a problem, I can decorate that wall behind you with your brains. Room could use a little color if you ask me.
It's all right, neighbor. I admire this rook's backbone. Takes a lot of guts to crack jokes with the threat of death staring them in the face.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarall for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, neighbor. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to...
I hope you're right.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy...
Of course. Where else could I find such... What? Were you expecting a goddamn graduation ceremony? Make no mistake. And Neva? Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major school. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's Leg. If we're gonna beat those odds...
Dale's leaving out the back. Crix left a lot of big talk.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix... Exactly. Okay. To that end, the next stop... Since Mathis doesn't have a...
It's
cold as hell.
Have to catch it first. Is Samina seeing anyone right now? The patients, I mean. I gotta sort him.
The fleet protects our warning, but you turn against us, and you're dead.
Ooh, this job is gonna rake in a ton of creds.